I asked my spoiled sister, who identifies as a feminist, to do the dishes. She responded by smashing a pie in my face in front of the entire family. Now she works as a housekeeper in my home. Part 2. Time has passed, and honestly, I haven't forgotten the pie she decided to smash in my face in front of my dad. She did come to apologize, sure, but that didn't cut it for me, and I was determined to get revenge in the worst possible way. Since that incident, my relationship with my sister has really deteriorated. One beautiful autumn day, my grandfather passed away. It was sad news for the family but not for me. I was very close to him and had helped him a lot during his illness, so he decided in his will to leave me his vacation home. This was great news because I was planning to leave my father's house to start my work in the city as an independent trader. I had gotten in through the back door but had been recruited by a major bank in my country. My sister was green with envy, but she was selfish and hardly ever visited our grandparents, so I thought the decision was quite logical. She also wanted to move to the city to follow in our mom's footsteps, but she realized it wasn't so easy to achieve. Without any formal education, she simply wanted to become a hairstylist. She was an apprentice hairstylist and sometimes did house calls when she was over at our dad's during a family dinner. She asked me to help her move to the city. I looked at her and said, "Do you remember the pie you smashed in my face 3 years ago?" My dad laughed again this time. "Well, I haven't forgotten it, and believe me, I will never help you." Then, she begged me, saying I didn't really deserve my situation. Sure, I had been hired because of my trading skills even without a formal education, but inheriting the house should have made me more reasonable. I told her to get lost. My sister did manage to earn some money with her hairstyling work and the many people she styled at our dad's place or in their homes. So, I offered to help her with the security deposit, just until she could build up her clientele in the city, in case she took an apartment. She jumped at the opportunity and found a small studio of 140 square feet. I helped her with the deposit and the first month's rent, and she started to give it her all to build a new clientele in the city. However, I kept a spare key to her apartment as a form of security in case she decided not to work. She started doing everything to find her first clients. She was quite talented, but I hadn't forgotten the slap she gave me. So, there was a day when she was supposed to see one of her first clients. I sneaked into her apartment and mixed the shampoo with the dye, putting the mixture in the shampoo bottle. That very evening, she was styling her first client, and then, disaster. The client screamed, went crazy, demanded compensation, and even sued my sister. It ruined her reputation in the entire city, and all of my sister's potential clients canceled their appointments. I was delighted. Honestly, my sister came to my door a month later, crying and telling me all about it. I told her I was sorry, probably the shampoo was defective. Tough luck, and I added, she asked me for a solution. You want a solution? Little brat. No problem. I asked you to do the dishes when you hit me with the most humiliating pie of my life. Today, if you want to stay in your apartment, I want you to work as a housekeeper in my house. Is that clear? She started crying, said it went against her principles, and that she wouldn't do it. So, I slammed the door in her face. 3 hours later, she sent me a message saying she would start tomorrow if I wanted.